First, let me point out that unless the paper is actually Jewish, at which point you'll dispute the source anyway, there is no such thing as a paper out there that is not at least tainted with anti-Semitism. Some of them are blatant, some of them have it minorly. Others, occasionally, which are known for anti-Semitism, will post things to try to say that they're not, but they'll say, we're not anti-Semitic. They are. And in this case, Canada, we're being pointed at, and rightly so. The United Relief and Works Agency, UNRWA, last year, Canada gave $31 million, and we do that annually. We also gave $25 million for humanitarian relief in the Gaza Strip. Now, it has already been well documented that any money that comes from any other countries that goes into Palestine, into the Gaza, Judea, Samaria, doesn't go where you want it to. It's not feeding anybody. It's not building schools. It's not helping hospitals. It's not getting them clean water. What it is doing is funding a thing called pay for slay. Yes, pay for slay, considering that Palestine has an annual gross domestic product of about $3,500 US, a standard unemployment rate of 25%. Where are they getting the money to pay people so that if they happen to kill an Israeli, they'll get money? If they kill a Jewish Israeli, even better. Where are they getting that money? Oh, well, they're getting it from Canada. They're getting it from, we're the 6th largest contributors to pay for slay in Israel. Recently, 7 Israelis were shot by a refugee coming out of synagogue. And Ada Bunn points out that they wouldn't have the money for this stuff. If Canada would acknowledge, if all of the governments would acknowledge that what's happening in Palestine is not a legitimate government, that it's just basically a fancy organization there for the purpose of killing Jews, of destroying Israel. But in the last 60 years, you've allowed yourself to listen to lies and tell yourself that Jews don't actually belong in Israel. Now we're interlopers in our own land. This is why Aborigines and First Nations and us all get along really well. We all understand what it feels like to have someone come and take all your shit and then tell you it's your fault that your shit got taken. As it's been pointed out to Soar before. Believe the Torah, Israel goes to the Jews. Believe the Quran, Israel goes to the Jews. Believe the Bible, Israel goes to the Jews. Believe in conquest by sword, 5 countries attacked Israel. It's still there. Israel belongs to the Jews. And no, there won't be comments on this because I know the kind of comments you people make. And they're not worth listening to the tropes being spit back at me that I already know. Shame on Canada.